There have been so many new technologies, research and development that have happened in home elevators. But at the same time, the expectations from the end user have also been very high, especially because the millennials are well traveled all across the world. What better way than to know about the new technologies, the new features in home elevators than to talk to the foreign player himself. Today we have with us Krishnamurthy, Regional Sales Director of Elite Elevators, who are exclusive marketing partner of ThyssenKrupp. Thank you so much, Mr. Murthy, for being with us. To begin with, let me ask you, Mr. Murthy, your website on Elite Elevators tells a lot of new things in regard to elevators, especially to do with home elevators. Can you tell us what are the basic features of your elevators? Because you have a tie with ThyssenKrupp. I guess you are an exclusive partner for marketing.
Yes, thank you. ThyssenKrupp, world-renowned German company, having
a market leader.
A market leader, more than 210 years of presence in global scenarios with different subsidiaries.
Right.
And home elevators is a division, out of the 740 subsidiaries. ThyssenKrupp Access is the home elevator division, and Elite Elevators are the complete turnkey solution partners, exclusively for different countries like India, Australia, Malaysia, Dubai, and we are shortly entering into Canada also. Okay. So we being home elevators experts in the market, there has been a misconception. You can see home elevators provide us what are home elevators basically. Because anything which are put into home, the elevators which are put into home are not home elevators. Just to give a clarification on that, because the concept of home elevators has been brought out, demarked by ThyssenKrupp, because ThyssenKrupp also manufactures a commercial elevator, which it being put in all airports, malls, or high-rise buildings, offices, etc. The same company also has a separate division to manufacture home elevators, right? That's located in Pisa in Italy. This, this is completely European. Why? Because this has the home elevator standards which have been practiced in Europe, and that's how ThyssenKrupp takes it to the entire globe. And from Elite, how we do it is, we take care of the complete turnkey solution for ThyssenKrupp Access to bring in home elevator solution to Pan India. We started with Pan India, and bringing the true home elevators to Indian subcontinent.
Yeah. So when you talk about turnkey, it's not just about marketing ThyssenKrupp.
Yes.
ThyssenKrupp elevators.
Right.
So what else do they? I mean, what else is this partnership about?
Yes. Here, it's not just only the marketing part of it, because we understand that no two homes are identical, because we could have standard dimensions and standard elevators for commercial buildings which are going to start their construction. They could discuss with the team and they could make a elevator that could be there. We are trying to fit a elevator into a home which are not just in the constructing stage. We are putting the elevators into the existing homes also. Okay. Because there is a huge need for many of the customers where after they move into their homes, maybe after 5, 10, 20 years of after the construction also, they wanted to fit in an elevator in the house. So for which we cannot sell out a product, we cannot have a standardized product to be given to the customers. Right? That's why we tailor make solutions as per the customer's needs. So that's how we are supposed to be not just only a marketing people, we are supposed to give a turnkey solution, starting to understand what type of construction it is, how old the construction, or what could be which are the areas it could really fit into an elevator, which are places where we can fit an elevator into. And we come out with not just outdoor installations where it is very simple to do. We get into the complex indoor installations also into the existing homes, and there where we can provide solutions also.
We'll come to all these things in individual aspects of it. But before that, when you talk about how you are also into understanding the market and making it better for a foreign player to market their products here. It reminds me of what a foreign player actually told us, that without an Indian partner in India, it's very difficult to understand the market, because it's simply not the same, not just in India, or in any country. It's not the same, and local expertise is very required to understand how the market dynamics work. Not just for selling products, but also about servicing products. What are their choices? How different are they? Because I'm sure even in all FMCG products, the whole subcontinent might be the same, but it's very different from the other parts of the world. So, what has been your experience in making ThyssenKrupp understand the differences in markets?
Yes. Here, being in India, like for any foreign company and foreign product to be in India, yes, we do need the local expertise, and it is not just only like to knowing with the local language or communication or building a rapport to build up the product. It is about the understanding the requirement and what kind of mindset people come into when they take products.
Right.
Here you can see that like we are not selling luxurious cars. We are not selling thing which the brand just sells basically. We are trying to say demark something which is totally different from the existing mindset of people. Elevators, they could start from lowest prices, or just even you could see there are being no standards in the not great standards for the home elevators in the market. People with maybe just a GST number can assemble some few components and they can put it to a home. And even there are so many trending videos come on YouTube or social media where they just a small platform which goes up and down. That becomes a fancy kind of point for someone to buy it. So elevator market is in such different options. Disorganized and very scattered. Basically, there are so much of players, like they have come just in maybe a year or two. There are so many players that come. Whereas we stick on to the basic fundamentals. What we try to bring in to our customers is a world-class renowned product which is completely safe for their family. Why we insist on this is because safety is the DNA of ThyssenKrupp.
Absolutely.
And that's how we bring it to our customers.
Okay.
Yeah. So here the bringing out, conveying the same message. Say for example, when people look out for an elevator, they look at a different budget, and whereas this kind of a world-renowned product which is having a safety product, safe certifications starting with SIL 3, safety integrity levels 3, all these things has to be conveyed in an Indian perception, because people look at in India safety as something which is not as a mandatory, it is as an additional thing which is to be needed in the mindset. Whereas that has to be conveyed in a proper way. So we have installed in more than 200 cities in India, pan-India. So where it has been into nook and corners, where we had our service team also rushing around, doing the support basically, and creating an awareness. To be frank, home elevator concept as an awareness, it has been there and brought out to bring in the industry basically. Yes.
Mr. Krishnamurthy, your conversation is getting very interesting, because I compared this with two of the developers who said, one is a township developer near Mumbai, near Karjat. They were developing a township for the economically weaker section, exclusive, but of course it didn't take off. That's a different story altogether. But the developer was telling me that 20 years ago, 15 years ago, there was this trend. The market trend was that only South Mumbai, people who have traveled abroad, rich people, they would want a Western commode in their toilet. Everybody else would look down on the idea of having a Western commode. Okay, but today things have changed with millennials completely. Okay, now it is a status symbol to have a Western commode in the right? That's how customers have changed, at least in terms of houses. There is another very interesting thing which a developer in Bangalore had said, I guess it was Mantri or somebody, who was saying that in Chennai, the end user, that the house owner who wants to buy a house would always insist on a traditional house, brick and mortar. Okay, everything has to be traditional, including Vastu, all that. But in Bangalore, it will be a completely different experience for the developer, the same developer, when he comes to Bangalore, because here everybody would be wanting to know everything about the latest construction technology, construction building material technology, the accessories used should be the latest one. So what has been your experience in such, because you have to deal with various cities, various age groups,
Yes.
various generations. So what has been your experience in how elevators are looked up to by the people, the end user?
Yeah. Right. I mean, you're telling about Bangalore. How you started with, I really love to say something about Bangalore. Why? Because Bangalore is been a place, like we started with Chennai when we inaugurated our office presence in 2013. So when we started with Chennai, like the first place we thought like to have it is for Bangalore. Why? Because like Bangalore is the place like where everyone is welcome. If you are a startup, they welcome with both the hands. So, and when you're going to have a new product, of course, welcome there. And when you're having a quality product, definitely like it's definitely like it's a welcome in Bangalore. Bangalore, like we can see not just the native people of Bangalore alone, like it's a mix of different culture. We can see people from Bengal or people from Delhi.
Absolutely.
And of course with so many people settled down in Bangalore, and the city is just not just expanding, it's exploding, you can say. Why? Because like people, if you are looking at to buy a place in Bangalore, they're just going to go to the outskirts. That's where they can definitely go to buy a villa. Say for example, buying a place in Rajaji Nagar is not a no game right now. People look at Sarjapur and other places. The same person who is there in the center of the city also, they are going to go into Sarjapur or other places basically. So that's where like we can see Bangalore being having a what to say, like mix of various cultures, and which has become what to say, like red carpet welcome for us.
Okay.
And that's how like I could definitely say that Bangalore as a place, like out of pan India various cities, like comparing with the developing cities, expanding cities of Delhi, expanding cities in Hyderabad, in Bangalore and Chennai also, like you can see that like Bangalore is an absolutely fantastic place, and the people's mindset, or the people who appreciates technology, understand technology, is definitely like of a greater extent, I could say. I just wanted to give a small example here, because generally elevator for individual residents, maybe it could be a villa or bungalow or duplex, whichever kind of house individual resident that is.
Okay.
That could be, I mean, was earlier it was a thought process of having it as an elevator as a luxury, right? Today, nowadays, it has become a part of necessity because of various reasons, I could definitely say. And it is not just made only for people who are really HNIs, and people are what to say, like very much what to say, like well off basically. Like it's not just that. People who appreciates technology are there in different all locations. I will not say that if they are located only in Bangalore or located only in what is it, the Tier 1 cities. We are seeing people who are appreciating technology, who is looking for a safe product to be installed in a home, like a home elevator. They definitely understand the technology behind what we provide to them. So we are getting the orders from not just only the bigger players. We are getting from the upper middle class and middle class people also to buy an elevator to be put placed in their home.